Within the past 2 years, Iggy Azalea has released 3 projects. She first released an EP in the summer of 2018 titled Survive the Summer. The lead single for the EP was Kream featuring Tyga. The EP debuted and peaked at number 144 on the Billboard Top 200, spending 1 week on the charts. That peak is not extremely high and it didn't spend a long time on the charts. I do think that is not that bad for someone who's independent, and it wasn't even a full album, it was a collection of songs. Honestly, I really enjoyed her EP. I liked how she was going in a different direction, and it was basically a setup for what we were going to expect on her album. I mean, I liked basically almost all the songs in there. The only song I did not like on the EP was Tokyo Snow Trip. I just wasn't really for me, but everything else I really loved. My favorite, I think, on the EP was Kawasaki or OMG with Wiz Khalifa. After the release of her EP, Iggy Azalea releases her comeback single, Sally Walker, which actually charted on the Billboard Hot 100. Shortly after the release of Sally Walker, Iggy Azalea also released Started. As far as Started and Sally Walker go, I actually really enjoyed both the songs. I had them on repeat a lot. And the music videos are visually stunning. I loved them both. I thought they were great for her. I thought it was a great comeback for her. Those two alone were a lot better than her EP, I could say. And she really shows her growth as an artist. And she really shows us a great music video for both of the songs. Iggy's album, In My Defense, dropped in 2019 and debuted and peaked at number 50 on the Billboard Top 200 and spent 1 week on the chart. As of now, I'm not honestly 100% sure that Iggy really cares about the charts. I mean, I don't really think that she is. I think, like, regardless of whatever chart that she's on, she's still gonna make money. Because she's an independent artist, like, all the money basically that she gets from her music is basically hers. Her videos on YouTube do pretty well. The songs do okay on Spotify. And she sells merch and things like that. So Iggy is definitely not broke by any means at all. Iggy has coin, and that's just that. However, I do wish that she had more of a push in the industry. And I feel like I wish more people supported her because I think she is talented and always has great visuals and can really package something up very nicely for her audience. I would like to get into the album In My Defense. I feel like the album was a good album. It was a good piece of work. However, I just feel like it was a little repetitive. It wasn't repetitive to the point where it was like unbearable, like, oh my god, like I've heard them all. But a lot of the songs are not extremely different from each other, and the subject of the album is pretty much the entire thing. She's being very braggadocious and, you know, talking her ish, which I do like and appreciate, which is why I actually enjoyed the album. I just wish there was a few other songs in the album that weren't so like that. I'm not exactly sure if she wants to go back to pop, but I feel like pop or something of that nature, even just 1 or 2 songs, would have been a perfect fit for this album, and it would have just made the album a lot more complete, because I feel like Iggy has a lot of things to say and talk about in her music that she hasn't shared with anybody yet. Shortly after her album, In My Defense, Iggy Azalea released her EP, Wicked Lips. The EP itself is okay, however, the promotion behind it was just completely awful. Iggy said it was going to release on one day. She pushed the date back a week, and then another week. And honestly, I don't even remember when it came out. I think it came out like a weird time. It was just a very odd release. Overall, the EP was actually pretty much of a letdown. It was a bad version to me of Survive the Summer. The only, to me, standout song was Lola. I think that was great. The music video was amazing. Personal Problem was actually decent, and Not Important was okay. They weren't anything spectacular, but I think The Girls with Pablo Vittar that song is honestly just complete trash. From what I've heard, she pushed her EP back because of a clearance issue with that song specifically, and I feel like it just wasn't even worth it in the end. As of 2020, I feel like Iggy can really dominate this year like she did in 2019. She came out with a lot of stuff in 2019, and she really set the bar really high when it came to her music videos. So I'm excited to see what she has planned for 2020. I think that Iggy should put out some type of album or a single, even if it's just like a setup single, like something just for now that maybe won't go on her project. I think that'd be good for her. Because Iggy is an independent artist and doesn't have a major label behind her, it is a lot harder for her to stay relevant and stay more in the public eye and get a push that all these other artists have due to their label being behind them. I think she needs to constantly kind of put things out and try to be more in the public eye. Which brings me to my next point, which is Iggy should be more of a social girl. I do always see Iggy a lot on Twitter and like always interacting with her fans there, but I really never ever see her on Instagram. Instagram is honestly just such a great platform, and I feel like she should use it more often. Especially Instagram has like the swipe up features, and she has a lot more followers on her Instagram than she does her Twitter. And Twitter, you can get a couple thousand likes or whatever, but on Instagram there's hundreds of thousands of likes. There's, the link in the bio and all these other things like that. And I feel like Iggy just isn't capitalizing off of her Instagram, and she needs to be more social on there. Post more pictures, videos of you like listening to your song in the background, an Instagram live or something here and there. I just think she needs to be more consistent with all her platforms and not just Twitter if she really wants to have her next songs do better than last ones from the In My Defense album. Well, that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to check out some other videos that we have available. Comment down below your favorite Iggy Azalea song. What's your favorite project from her? Are you excited to see anything from her? What do you think of her new music? Did you like her music videos? Just comment something about Iggy Azalea down below. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Goodbye. See you in the next one.